What is going on, gamers? You may have noticed that in this video, there's no intro clip, and there's always an intro clip in my videos. What's going on? And what's going on is that today, I will not be discussing just one weapon, but 5 weapons. 5 weapons that I think are overrated, and if you use them, then that's okay. But I think they're overrated, so let's just get into the video. So starting off at number 5, oh god, this is going to be controversial. At number 5, we have the FAMAS F1. I know, how can this gun be overrated? Because it is literally so good, one of the best ARs in the whole game, and if you told me that you thought this was one of the best ARs in the game, I would not say no, but I also think there are just better options. It's definitely really solid, especially for lower levels, but I just think the good doesn't exactly outweigh the bad. And the bad about this gun, my main problem with it is that 900 RPM is obviously a really fast fire rate, but you also have a bit of a smaller mag than most ARs, and your reload time is above average, which, you know, if above average reload time means it's actually okay. Anyways, but now you might be saying, what about the FAMAS G2? And I do think the FAMAS G2 is definitely an upgrade. You do get your normal 30-round magazine, and you get higher RPM, but again, you have an even longer reload time. And the amount of times that I've used this gun and have like lost an opportunity to pop off because I was reloading for half an hour is, you know, I'm not a big fan. But please stick with me. This is my hottest take, but I'm not saying this gun is bad at all. I think it's really good. I'm just saying I think it's overrated a little bit. And that's why it's only number 5, okay? It's not number 1. It's not number 1 for a reason. And now at number 4, we have the DBV-12. I see way too many people running around with this gun, calling it the best shotgun in the whole game. And I mean, it might be the best for new players that aren't very good because, you know, semi-automatic, 10 rounds, decent reload speed, good damage. That sounds pretty good for a shotgun, right? And I pop off with this gun a lot more than, you know, a lot more than I'd like to admit in a video calling it overrated. But still, I just don't think it's the best shotgun in the game. I think it's really good. It's not the perfect shotgun, but I just think it's a little overrated. And that might be because you unlock it really early, so a lot of new players might start using it and think it's really good. But in reality, it's kind of just really easy to use. And I don't know, I just think it's a little overrated. I think there's better shotguns to use. Like the Remington 870. The Remington 870, you unlock it earlier, it does more damage. I think it's just a better gun. But the DBV-12, I can get why people think it's really good. And it is really good. It's just not the best shotgun in the game. And next up at number 3, we have the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger, I think, is definitely pre-bought way too much. There's better options to use when it comes to carbines. Like the M4A1 is rank 0, and I think it's better than the Honey Badger because it is better than the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger is not a bad gun by any means. I think it's definitely fallen from grace a little bit, so I'm not seeing it as much, which, you know, I guess I'm kind of grateful for because there's a lot of sweats that use the Honey Badger. Anyways, I just don't think it's really deserving of all the pre-buying that it gets. And again, I don't think it's bad at all. I think all the guns on this list are good, just they're overrated. Except actually for the last one. The last one I think is the worst of all of them, and it's the most overrated as well. But still, the Honey Badger is just, there's better options, and if you were gonna pre-buy this gun, don't. And now, at number 2, we have the AA-12. Yes, I know, this might be shocking, but it is not that good. When it comes to shotguns, I think this is honestly, like, on the lower end, maybe in the middle, but there's just so many good shotguns that are better than the AA-12, and it's just that it's an automatic shotgun, obviously, that nobody likes it, and everybody thinks it's the greatest shotgun in the game, because it's automatic. When I was recording footage with this gun, people, you know, as soon as I started using it, people get mad at me, but it's not that good, and if you complain about it, then please, for your own sake, grow up just a little bit, respectfully, and get good, please. Now, I know I just said that I don't think all the guns in this list are bad, except the last one, but this one, I kind of want to say it's bad, but I'm more on the side of it's not good, right? I think it's, obviously there's some situations that you can totally pop off with it and get like an instant quad kill, but it's just too situational to be good, and I think too many people complain about it, too many people think it's so good that it's just totally overrated in my opinion. And like I said, when I was recording this footage, people were getting mad at me, especially this one guy who had a vet tag, which is surprising because he was getting mad at me and he said it was the best shotgun in the game, and then people started defending me, which I just think is really funny. In conclusion, the AA-12 is not that good, and please put your big boy pants on and stop thinking it's super good if you do. Okay, now before I move on, I wanna okay, so yeah, this dude was getting mad at me. He tried to vote kick me, and it didn't work. So he just kept getting mad, and I started spamming cope in the chat, and then we started teabagging each other, and people started defending me, and it was just, I don't know if this is as funny as it is to you guys, but this was really funny to me. Okay, and if you want an explanation for why I think this is so bad, it's just it has some of the worst handling in the game, combined with the fact that there are better shotguns, and this gun is just, I don't know, it's cringe, it's automatic, it's got a 20-round drum, but it's just not great. I'm sorry. And now, at number 1, last but also least, is the BFG-50, the most overrated gun in all of Phantom Forces. Pre-bought way too much, it is praised way too much, and it is not that good. I'll admit, it is pretty fun, and it's really easy to use, which is why people pre-buy it, and why people think it's really good, but just because you can one-shot torso from any range, that doesn't make the gun super good, because it has like the slowest rate of fire in the game, and it just, other snipers can do what it does, but much better. The rank 0 intervention is better than the BFG-50. The BFG-50 just doesn't have the potential. It's held back completely by its fire rate, so it's just not that good. And there you have it. Those are, in my opinion, 5 of some of the most overrated guns in the entire game. There are definitely some guns that I missed that are also overrated, but maybe I'll cover those later. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.